Hey there, JKs and SKs. What? Your lessons are together for math all of a sudden? That's right. For this unit, we are going to be learning about time all together as a classroom. So while your activities will be a little bit different for your actual worksheets, what we're learning about will be the same, and that's all about time. So later on, we'll be learning about how to read different kinds of clocks, like analog clocks and digital clocks. But for now, we're going to spend some time just getting acquainted with the different times of day. So to start off, we are going to be looking at a little video on YouTube. And they are going to be introducing to us 4 very special times a day that I think you might already know about, or at least you've all heard many times. And these special words are morning, afternoon, evening, and nighttime. Let's say them again together. Morning, after that comes afternoon, followed by evening, and finally night. So let's take a look at this video and then we'll reconvene right afterwards.
Wake up, it's morning time. The sun is up and has started to climb. I brush my teeth and make my bed, and off to the kitchen, breakfast to be fed. It's afternoon and the sun is up high. I'm in my school, my oh my. The lunch bell rings, ding, ding, ding. The fish, sticks, and salad, and yummy pudding. It's evening time, and I'm back from play. Finish your homework, is what mommy will say. The sun goes down slow, slow, and steady. Let's go and eat, dinner is ready. The moon is up and the owl begins to call. I brush my teeth and on the bed I fall. My pajamas are on and the stars shine bright. The day is over. Sweet dreams. Good night.
And there you have it. All right, make this small again. There we go.
Ping pong.
Okay, so I hope you heard and saw those 4 special times of day that we're going to be looking at. So let's go look at some pictures and review what the day looks like during morning, afternoon, evening, and night. So you might have seen in the beginning of the video, the sun was just starting to go up. And for the whole morning period, the sun is appearing and climbing higher and higher and higher into the sky. So during morning time, it's when the sun is going upwards. That's why in this first picture, you see the sun is still a little bit hidden by the hills, and it's in the process of starting to go up. Then once afternoon comes, which starts at 12 o'clock every day, the sun is already as high as it needs to be. It's shining bright, and it's usually the brightest and hottest point of the whole day. So here we have the afternoon sun shining. It's all the way up in the sky. It's no longer hiding like it was in the morning. Next, we have the evening. During the evening part of the day, the sun is going downwards. So in this picture, you see the sky is starting to look a little bit darker. The sun looks a little bit orange, and it's starting to hide again. But this time, it's not hiding because it's going up, it's going down. And finally, at nighttime, there is no sun. If you look outside your window, you would see a bunch of stars, and you would see the moon. So once again, In the morning, the sun goes up, it's rising. Then at noon, which is at 12 o'clock, it's at the highest point in the sky. Afternoon is still a really hot part of the day. The sun is shining very bright in the sky up high. And then the evening, the sun is going down, down, down. And finally, at nighttime, you no longer see the sun. You can just see the beautiful moon in the sky. So those are the 4 points of the day that we're going to be focusing on today. Now, for SKs and JKs, your activities are going to be slightly different for today. For activity 2, I have 2 pages. And for activity 3, which is math review, I have 2 pages. SKs, you are expected to do all the pages, so 2 pages for activity 2 and 2 pages for activity 2. But for my JKs, you just need to do the first page for each activity. Okay? If you want to challenge yourself, you're more than welcome to do the rest of it. But JKs, you are only responsible for doing the first page of activity 2 and the first page of activity 3. So let's go see what those are now. For activity 2, it starts off by asking you to label each picture here with the correct time of day. So here you see the pictures, and they are out of order for you. Here is your word bank. The words are morning, afternoon, evening, and nighttime. If you need help, you can always look up here to help you see what each picture means. Remember, in the morning, the sky is bright. The sun will be a little bit hidden because it's still trying to rise. In the afternoon, the sun will be really high and shiny, bright in the sky. In the evening, the sky is getting a little bit darker. The sun is beginning to go down. It's beginning to set. And at nighttime, there's no sun at all, only the moon. Okay? So JKs, you can either write this out with a pencil, or you could cut these out and glue them onto the right lines. And SK, same for you. You could write them, or you can cut and paste. Next activity for SKs, number 2, which picture shows the morning? Darken the circle under the picture that shows morning time. Number 3, what time of day is the below picture showing? And finally, for number 4, draw a picture of nighttime. What do you see when you look outside the window at nighttime? Then for your math review, the first page is for SKs and JKs. Number 1, you'll circle the longest snake. It's a bit of a measurement review. Number 2, fill in the circle under the shortest flower. For number 3, you need to solve the addition equation. It's 4 plus 5. SKs, I challenge you to do it in your heads, counting on with your fingers. And JKs, you can draw out the numbers. Then the last page is assigned for SKs, but of course, JKs, feel free to continue if you want to challenge. There's a bit of a geometry review. What is the name of the shape in the box? Is it a cube, a cone, or a sphere? For number 5, circle the shape that is a cylinder. Number 6, which picture shows the evening? And last question, number 7, what time of day is the below picture showing? Morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime? Okay, kindergarten, that is your lesson for today. Remember, you can always review the pictures for the time of day on your first page here in your lesson. Time for Miss I to get going and time for you to finish up your math. I will see you later on today.